And I would imagine that even with like low sugar ice cream, or obviously, as you mentioned earlier, regular ice cream, it kind of blows things out the water as it relates to the amount of proteins, the grams of protein in it.
Yeah, it's quite low. So a typical pint of, if you're looking at, there's a wide range, but let's say Ben and Jerry's
Yep.
could have between 4 to 10 grams of protein in a pint, and then you're going to be looking at 100 grams of sugar.
Wow.
So both
So
of
then
the
just compare with you guys offer how many grams compared to grams of protein compared to sugar?
currently we're at about 45 grams of protein per pint.
Would it be considered, out of curiosity, and I know I'm kind of veering off path as far as kind of the start of things, because I know you hear a lot about like low sugar ice cream and things like that. What is considered low sugar, and does what you guys have differ from like a low sugar ice cream?
Yeah, I think 10 grams, most people generally would consider that low sugar for
Okay.
ice cream, for a whole pint of ice cream. So keep in mind, a serving is going to be like 3 grams of sugar.
Okay.
Um, so I think that 10 grams is quite low, and most people would agree with that.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Because I'm just trying to differentiate it if it was a differentiation. And again, when I'm buying ice cream,
Yeah,
I'm already eating ice cream, so I'm not necessarily going for the low sugar ice cream. But I would
100%.
imagine that it's like a low sugar option. I will just trying to see whether or not the low sugar, just trying to differentiate what you guys have from the low sugar. The low sugar ice cream doesn't include as much protein as what you guys have, or are your guys' protein pints still less sugar than what I guess a low protein sugar ice cream would be?
That's a great question. I think protein pints actually is lower sugar than most, low net carb or low sugar ice
Gotcha.
creams on the market today.
For
There
sure.
are a few, there's the keto ice creams. So like no sugar added. And obviously we do have a small amount of sugar. Um, but it is quite low in comparison with the whole spectrum of products out there.